Have you ever been out camping or had your car break down somewhere and your phone is on 3% with absolutely nothing to charge it with? I was there last week, stuck, phone dying, no backup, completely helpless. And in that moment, you realise just how much everything depends on power. Think about a family camping trip. Think about camping, no powered sites, no wall socket. Now I go on lots of RV trips myself and go camping, and it's not how trips should go. So I've tested portable batteries on this channel. The ALLPOWERS R1500, the Jackery Explorer, and the Anker Solix. Big ones, expensive ones, but good ones. But the question is, what if I want a serious backup power without spending a fortune? That is the answer, the ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE. And I've been putting it through everything along with the solar panels. Hi everyone, Andy from MrYouWho. Who tests it for you? Real testing, real demos, real reviews, and real results. And today we're looking at the ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE portable battery and solar panel bundle. I've been running this at the moment on the apartment here on the Gold Coast, and out of the family RV, I now trips up the coast and down on the Noosa River at my parents' place. And currently I'm actually using this to do the lighting for this actual video. As you can see, it's plugged in. Now, if you're new here, subscribe and click the notification button because we do real world testing every single week. Links and discounts are in the description below. And there's a giveaway running right now where you can win free tech every week. Guys, let's get into it. So here in the apartment, beach behind me, Gold Coast doing what it does. This is where I want to start. Power goes out, storm rolls in. What do you do? I've got the ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE right here, and I want to show you what it actually handles in a real situation. Now, as you can see, I'm using it right here for my lights. Now, you see you've got the battery left there, 55%. You've got 44 watt output coming through, and it's got 12 hours left remaining on the battery at 50%. So I'm going to be running these lights ongoing, and that's 1,056 watt hours of capacity running this thing right now. That information right there on the screen is everything. No guessing, just real numbers. Now, if you have a look at the laptop, still running, you can watch the output, climb on display. You can charge your phone, you can plug it all in. And as you can see, it works very well when I plug it in. Whether I'm plugging in my devices, my tablets, my phone, my filming equipment, it works perfectly. And here's something worth knowing. The ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE charges from 0 to 100% in about an hour off the wall. 1 hour for a 1,056 watt hour battery. Guys, that's genuinely fast. So if a storm warning comes through, you hear a blackout, you need this really fast, plug it in, 1 hour, done. Not sitting there for 5 or 6 hours hoping it charges in time. Right, let's go take it to the RV because this is probably where it makes the most sense for our family. We do a lot of trips up and down the coast, free camping, overnighters, weekends away. And power is always the conversation on these trips. What can we run and how long? This is MrYouWho, and we do things a little differently. We don't review products in a studio, we test them in the real world. Here on the beach, at the gym, here on the water, while exercising, driving around, whether I'm running here on the Gold Coast, out and about, so you don't have to. Real world testing, real reviews, real results. Subscribe, hit notifications, and check out our giveaways. Link is always in the description. And who tests it for you? MrYouWho. And what I love about the ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE, it weighs 15 kilos. One person can carry it. I mean, I can pick this up myself, move it from the apartment to the car boot, from the car boot to the RV, and set it wherever I need it. That's what the portability actually means in real life. So here in the RV, you can see I'm running it straight away. I can run the different appliances, and it keeps everything going. I can run the fridge, use a toaster. I've got hours of fridge time on the battery. It runs quietly, no fumes, nothing like a petrol generator. So I could run this inside the RV at midnight and nobody would know, which is great. As you guys can see, I've been out camper vanning with the ALLPOWERS battery. I have to say it's absolutely excellent. Be able to carry it around the campsites, wherever you are, and use it is absolutely brilliant. So I'm gonna show you how it works inside of it as well. And with the solar powers combined, it means we can get power wherever we are. So have a look at a couple of things. Firstly, we're in the kitchen here. Got the battery there, switched it on, 71% power, 10 days left on it. So start by, let's go and switch in, for example, a toaster. So we switch that on. So put on a toaster, toaster's on, and you can see the power output there. So straight away, 670 watt, 1 watt output. You can use it with the kettle as well, but it does tend to peak output a little bit as well. So you can have a look at that. And you can also maybe plug in like the batteries at the same time, like that. So the toaster, got the batteries going. But what else can we plug in? Let's switch off the toaster to start with, because we don't want to have it burning as we're doing this. So what other things can we actually plug into it? Well, say you want to use your headphones when you're out in a camper van, you'll plug your headphones in too, which is great. Headphones plugged in, light on. You can plug in, for example, your camera if you want, your headphones. So all these things you can actually plug in when you're using it. So it does quite a lot. So the great thing is you can use this in a camper van when you're out and about. It really is excellent. And look at those devices, 5 days. Yeah, it's brilliant. Another thing really useful as well, you can charge your ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE through the car cigarette lighter as well when you're driving. So if you leave home with half a charge, you you can top it up on the road. By the time you pull into the campsite, you've got more battery than you needed. But guys, I'm going to show you with the solar panels in a minute, because this is the great bonus. Actually charging with the solar panels is incredible, so we'll get into that in a minute. Now, the battery chemistry inside this is LiFePO 4. That's the good stuff. Rated for over 3,500 charging cycles, 10-year lifespan, 5-year warranty. So you can use it every single weekend on RV trips for years, and the battery is still going to be performing. It's not a disposable product. Now guys, let's go down to Noosa River at my parents' place, because this is where the solar panels become the most exciting part of the whole setup. So as you can see, it's a beautiful morning here in the river. You can see the water behind me. It's exactly the kind of environment where the ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE starts to feel like a completely different product. No wall socket anywhere, just sun, water, the pool, and the SP200 solar panels set up facing the sky. So there you go, look at that, solar coming in, real watts from the sun, feeding back into the battery while sitting here in the Noosa River. The SP200 panels are rated 200 watts each. On a good sunny Gold Coast morning, you can get close to that rated input. And the R1500 LITE accepts up to 650 watts of solar input total. So if you want to run more panels down the track, you can. Now also you can see how the cables connect directly into the panels from the battery itself. They come included. It's great. So let's go and jump on now there and show you exactly how it works. So guys, this really shows you how it works. So we've got the solar panels plugged into the battery. We've got the battery just there. And we've got the television across here. And we're actually playing the television now off solar, charging the battery. So if you had a power outage that was to happen, any issues, you continue watching the TV. I've got the speaker there, the television plugged in. We can plug in a lot more devices, so it's perfect for outdoor use. Sitting by the pool, set television anywhere you want with you, and also you can take the battery with you as well with the solar panels. It really is incredible. One of the things I love about the battery is using the solar panels to be able to charge it. And you can see with the solar panels, you get the attachments here. So what you can do is you take the attachments and you plug it into the solar panel, and then you plug it into the actual battery just here. So behind here are the attachments, and we just plug these in like this. So the red goes into there, and the other one goes into just here like this. So nice and easy. And then we obviously plug the plug into here, solar input. So you see on the back of the battery there, you have solar input. So plug it in there. You've got solar power happening straight away. So there you go, guys. Wasn't that great? As you could see, the direct sunlight and proper angle towards the sun really did help the solar panels. Now, also be straight about solar, because I always am. Input does depend on conditions. So direct sunlight versus cloud makes a massive difference. You can see there's a bit of cloud behind me at the moment, so I'll reduce it down, but it also depends what you got plugged in. But on a good Gold Coast day, and we get them occasionally now, you can keep the R1500 LITE topped up while using it. You're not watching the percentage drop and panicking, you're watching it holding, extending, and climbing. Now, a quick word on the app, because I always do this after all the testing. ALLPOWERS app connects via Bluetooth, and you can see the battery level in, power out, runtime, and charging mode. Fast mode pulls up to 1200 watts from the wall for 1 hour charge, and eco mode is slower. Now, it's more basic than some of the other riders such as Blue 80 or Jackery. Less data monitoring, less advanced features. But guys, if you're going camping, RV trips, storm backup, straightforward. You open it, see what's happening, make a judgment call, and use it. Very, very straightforward. So after the apartment, the RV in Noosa River, here's my take at the apartment. I'm gonna go now and go and set it up while we're actually cooking breakfast, so you can see how it works. Okay guys, as you know, I love to cook, and having a power outage is really bad. We've got it here. Now I've turned it on just now, plugged it in. Now I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna go and cook some eggs in the skittle. Got a Sunbeam skittle here. You can see 1070 watt output there, and you've got 30 minutes of use as well. It's obviously pulling quite a lot of power using the skillet, so there we are, it's heating up straight away. I won't go through the whole experience of making eggs, but I just want to show you guys exactly how it works. So we grab it there. So put the first egg in, and then the second egg in. So there it is. Okay, the eggs are nearly cooked. What I want to show you quickly is the app just here. So I've got the app in front of us. Now, what an app enables us to do is actually check what's going on. So you see it's got remaining power 47%, output of 910 watts. Got the AC and the DC on, so you can switch that on or off if you want. You can also switch to 60 hertz as well, so that gives you the difference there. But as I said, it's quite a straightforward app. A lot of bells and whistles. You've got the standard mode, fast mode as well. You can use eco mode, which is important. So you've got these different modes you can use to control the app. And you can also look at the solar when it's coming in as well. So great app to use when you're using it. Now let's go and get the eggs and show you guys how they look. This is very exciting, isn't it? There we are. So I like mine slightly runny. And there are the eggs cooked, thanks to my thanks to your power. So how was that? Here's my complete honest take. What I genuinely like. Well, the value first, guys. 1056 watt hours, 1600 watt pure sine wave inverter, LiFePO 4 battery, 5-year warranty, 1 hour wall charging, and the UPS function, and a 650 watt solar input. That combination at this price point is genuinely impressive. The build quality surprised me. It doesn't feel budget, it feels solid and properly made. The portability at 15 kilos is real, probably slightly bigger than a couple of the other ones I've tested, but then again, it's more cheaper. The solar panel bundle turns into a proper off-grid system, and a quiet operation means you can use it anywhere without annoying anyone. What's not perfect? Well, the app is basic compared to premium brands. If you want deep monitoring and advanced energy management, you know the difference. And like every battery in this class, hydro appliances eat capacity fast. Sometimes with kettles it can't do it because of the type of kettle load that it is, but generally your fridge, your lights, your devices, your TVs, all that, you can be comfortable with it. And I want to be clear about what this is versus premium models. So the Jackery Explorer 1500 and Blue Yeti Elite 300 are better in several ways. More capacity, more features, more polished apps, but they're significantly more expensive. The ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE is doing something different. It's giving you serious portable power at a price that's genuinely accessible. And for storm backup, RV life, camping, river days, beach days, and outdoor filming, it absolutely delivers. Guys, if you've been putting off getting a portable battery because the premium one feels out of reach, the ALLPOWERS R1500 LITE is a genuinely strong reason to stop waiting. Guys, there's links below to grab it as well. In the description, there's a discount for 10% off. It's all down there. Any purchase supports the channel and keeps me out here doing real world testing instead of sitting behind a desk. What do you use this for? Storm backup, camping, RV trips? Guys, I read and respond to everyone. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell. And remember guys, who tests it for you? MrYouWho. Real world testing, real demos, real reviews, not just in a studio. Go now and enjoy the windy beach, and thank you for watching.